The salty breeze of Pacific Crest licked the early morning haze as Lieutenant Nadia Brooks jogged past sleepy cafes and shuttered souvenir stalls. Her breath was steady, her steps measured, not just because of training, but because this mission required absolute control. In a worn gray hoodie and old running shoes, she blended perfectly among the few locals starting their day. No badge, no ID, no backup. She had one goal: observe the suspicious blue trawler docking at Pier 17, rumored to be smuggling weapons under crates of tuna. Nadia slowed as the boat came into view. Its peeling paint and tilted antenna screamed neglect, but the rushed way two men unloaded crates told a different story. She ducked behind a fish stall and raised her phone, snapping discreet photos. She was about to send them to her unit when, "Hey, you there?" A sharp voice cracked the air. Officer Tyler Harrison, fresh out of the academy and already making waves for his aggressive stops, stood a few feet away, hand hovering over his holster. He took one look at her hoodie, dark skin, and wary glance, and made his decision. "What are you doing here?" Nadia straightened. "Jogging. That a crime now?" Tyler's eyes narrowed. "Got ID. I don't carry it when I run." He smirked. "How convenient." She sighed. "I'm Lieutenant Brooks. Undercover operation. You're interfering." He laughed. "Sure you are. Got a badge in your sock, too?" Before she could react, he grabbed her wrist, twisted it behind her, and slapped cold cuffs on. "Hey," she yelled. "Call dispatch. Badge 7092. But the tourists nearby were already pulling out phones, filming her being slammed against the pier railing. A woman whispered, "What did she steal?" A man muttered, "Doesn't look like a cop." "Thief." Tyler bellowed for the camera, his voice bouncing off the water. Nadia's pulse thundered. She could take him down in 5 seconds. But if she did, the entire operation would collapse. So she stayed still, fury simmering beneath her calm exterior. The ride to the precinct was silent. Tyler smug, she fuming. "AT booking." Sergeant Reynolds froze when he saw her. "Is that?" "She says she's Lieutenant Brooks." Tyler cut in mockingly. "Pretty bold lie, right?" Reynolds frowned. "She looks familiar." "Don't be fooled." She was loitering near the vendor stalls. Nadia barked, "Call Ortiz." Tyler, ignoring her, snatched her phone and smashed it against the edge of a desk. "Oops." Reynolds hesitated, then nodded to a rookie to scan her prints. Minutes later, the screen lit up. "Brooks, Nadia. Lieutenant. Undercover Division." Tyler paled. Reynolds muttered, "Hell." Still, Tyler didn't back down. She was acting suspicious. "I'm filing the report anyway." "You're insane," Nadia hissed, but the cuff stayed on. Inside the cell, she leaned against the wall, breathing slow, trying to stay calm. If Ortiz didn't come soon, the trawler crew would vanish. Her mission, months in the making, was unraveling because of a rookie's pride and prejudice. Then came footsteps. The cell door flung open, and Captain James Ortiz stormed in. "Brooks, what the hell is this?" She stood. "Ask your officer." Ortiz turned to Reynolds. "Uncuff her. Now." Tyler tried to speak. "Sir," she silenced. As she rubbed her wrists, Ortiz glared at Tyler. "Do you even check IDs before making arrests?" She didn't have one. She didn't need one. She's undercover. Ortiz turned to her. "Are the suspects still at Pier 17? "Last I saw," she replied coldly. "Unloading crates." "Damn it." Ortiz pointed to Reynolds. "Get surveillance now, and get a team down there quietly." Just as Nadia stepped out of the cell, Reynolds' phone buzzed. He checked it and paled. "Sir, we've got a problem." He showed them the screen. A grainy video, already viral, showed Nadia being cuffed while yelling, "I'm Lieutenant Nadia Brooks." Tyler's voice mocked, "Good try, sweetheart." The comments were brutal. "Racist punk. Fire him." "Justice for Nadia." Ortiz cursed under his breath. "It's already online. Over 100,000 views. In less than an hour." Before anyone could speak, a second call came in. Ortiz answered, face hardening. "Yes, Chief." "No, sir, I wasn't aware yet." "Yes, Internal Affairs is welcome. I'll cooperate fully." He hung up and turned to Tyler. "You just made this precinct famous for the wrong reasons." Tyler looked pale but angry. "I was doing my job." "No." You were doing your bias. Then, another buzz. This time, Reynolds held up his tablet. Captain, the trawler's gone. Empty dock. Surveillance shows two men leaving in a black van 10 minutes ago. Nadia's stomach dropped. They slipped through. Because we arrested the only person watching them, Ortiz said bitterly, but Reynolds wasn't done. There's more. The video? It was uploaded by a known blogger, and he's tagging it as part of an investigation. Nadia's eyes narrowed. What blogger? Reynolds scrolled down, then showed her the name. And that's when everything shifted. Nadia stared at the footage, trying to celebrate the win. This is good, she said. Ortiz shook his head. Too noisy. Now they know you're onto them. Her heart sank. Tyler's leak hadn't just exposed her. It made her a target. Hours later, Nadia was jolted awake by Marcus Stone's call. Get to the pier. Now. She ran 6 blocks, sweat and fear blending. The boat's gone, Marcus said, pointing at the empty dock. Left at 4 a.m. fully loaded. The smugglers were ahead. Her cover was blown. Then we move, she growled by late afternoon. Nadia was tailing suspects in a grimy harbor district. A man unloaded crates. She crept closer. Suddenly, metal flashed. A blade sliced her shoulder. Snitch cop, the man yelled. She fought back, disarming and knocking him out. Ortiz, she gasped in her phone. Warehouse. Bay and 12th, suspect down. Then came a chilling text. Check your back door. She rushed home. Her apartment was torn apart. On her wall, scratched deep. You're next. Later, Nadia confronted Ortiz. This is Harrison. He got Rico, one of my old informants, to retaliate. Ortiz slammed his desk. Harrison suspended. But that hope faded fast. Ortiz called again. Rico confirmed Harrison leaked your name. But Sterling overturned the suspension. He's protecting him. Sterling, the department's bulldog, had switched sides. Days later, Internal Affairs Agent Kessler brought files. 10 grand a month in your account. From smugglers' shell companies. Nadia's eyes widened. That's not mine. Harrison's framing me. Kessler stayed cold. You're under investigation. Then Sterling burst in with reporters. You're suspended, Brooks. The media frenzy exploded. Undercover cop on smuggler payroll. Crowds jeered. Her name was tarnished. She hid in a motel. Marcus brought evidence. Photos of Harrison with Rico, audio of their deal. Then journalist Lena Cruz released the story. Racist cop targets black hero. Public outrage exploded. Protests filled the streets. Justice for Nadia. That night, her burner rang. Warehouse 6. Midnight. Alone. Sterling. She knew it was a trap. Still, she went, recorder hidden, gun holstered. Inside, shadows danced. Sterling appeared with 2 armed men. You caused chaos, he sneered. Yours, she replied. You're on tape. His smile vanished. Kill her. Gunfire tore the silence. Nadia rolled behind crates. One thug neared. She shot him in the leg and fled, let a bullet graze her thigh. She limped. Then, boom! The warehouse exploded. Sterling had planned it all. Destroy her, the evidence, and pin it on someone else. But Ortiz already had the audio. By sunrise, the tapes were public. Sterling and Harrison were arrested. Her badge was returned. Justice at last. But as dawn broke, a shadow moved. Tyler Harrison. Out on a technicality, he pointed a gun. You'll never win. The shot hit her chest. She fell, world fading. Ortiz's voice trembled. Stay with me. Darkness swallowed her. Nadia Brooks fought corruption from the inside. Exposed betrayal. Paid the price. But her courage sparked a movement. Her name, a symbol of truth. Was her death the end? Or the beginning of a revolution? Like, share, and subscribe if her story moved you. Because silence lets injustice grow. Your voice matters.